G'day everyone, welcome back to NS2HD. Blind, take it away. What are we looking at?
Oh, we're looking at the grand finals of the NSL Nations Cup. Finland versus France. So this best of 7 just starting here on the map Summit. We see the Marines here playing as Finland up in the north in Atrium and the Alliance France down in sub-axis.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, I'm getting massive reverb, Blind. Is that me or is that you?
Hopefully not me.
Okay, I cannot hear myself talk. Okay, now I can hear myself again. We've got Solar taking reactor core right now with a little bit of pressure from Kingyo and Ray. So the Marines trying to make a play for their close extractors, knock them down nice and quick. But it looks like the aliens are actually going to succeed in shutting down a close extractor at reactor core.
Yes, so the first RT will go down. Just one capper there. Nice job going on the recappers. Actually have 4 Marines more, a little bit more than left. Shoot cross, shoot flag control. Unusual opening here by Finland as it seems, but they will hit comp lab hard. That's actually the one RT the Harvest today will drop, and it's gonna be pretty tough for France to defend that.
So Heracles has... oh my god, it's happening again. It feels like every time I start talking after you've been talking, I get massive reverb. But I'm sorry, it must be me. I don't know how... It feels like I'm on speakerphone or something on your end, but pressure on Heracles right now, who's trying to set up clogs at Computer Lab because he doesn't want to lose this this Harvester right now. So having a Gorge on one of your close Harvesters is a very good idea at the start of the game.
Yep, they will give some more time for the aliens as they are grouping up. We actually have 3 plus the Gorge here, but still Tane and Nate. Oh, but that's easy for France here, taking them all out, but more Marines are streaming in. It's a little bit costly here, but the RT got defended. Nice job here by France, actually up to 2 Harvesters, but delayed carapace at a cost of that.
And one Gorge, one Skulk in Crossroads right now, taking down Crossroads. Blind, I am still getting this crazy reverb, so what I'm going to do is drop out of here for game 1 and rejoin you for game 2, because I think I'm going to ruin your cast if I stay with you for any longer in this game, mate. I'll see you on the other side.
Okay.
Sound muted.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am now just talking to you, I think. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to follow the game while fixing this sound problem, and I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna quit Skype. I'm gonna quit TeamSpeak. Everything that I think could be doing this. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna turn off my camera. Okay. No, it's still happening. This is like the worst cast ever. I'm trying to follow the action with my camera while trying to fix this reverb, and I have no idea what it is. I mean, you guys can hear it, I'm sure, because I can hear it and I'm recording Windows sound. Pressure on data core at the moment. Extractor going down to Kingyo. Aliens with a good spread at the moment. Flight control under attack. How is this happening? Worst NS2HD cast ever. This is game number 1 though, so even if this game is kind of retarded and I'm not casting at all and just following the action, at least you can follow the action. Of course, check out Blind's replay on twitch.tv/NSLTV as well. And my commentary is just going to be hopeless throughout this whole period. While I try to fix this. Oh, it's incredibly frustrating. Okay, guys. To see the end of this match, go to twitch.tv/NSLTV. There will be a replay of this. I'm going to go away from the match now and try and fix my sound problems. G'day everyone, I'm back. Oh my goodness, what a craziness. I found it was actually Skype, so I still had a Skype call open with Blind, and it was causing this massive reverb. But I'm back now. This is just a core NS2HD cast. I'm not casting with Blind right now. So apologies for the start of this video, but we're off, and we're now at the 6-minute 42-second mark. I'm trying to bring you the rest of this game. Right now we're on 3 Marine Extractors, 3 Alien Harvesters. Fairly even spread. Let's take a look at the resource graph to get a sense of this. It's looking like a very even game. According to the resource graph, we have Marine shotguns out. Weapons level 2 on the way, so the Marines looking very good in terms of tech. The Aliens with no second hive location secure makes me think that right now, just coming to this game right now, having not seen the rest of it, that this is very much an a Marine game right now. Don't want to mix that up. The Aliens had some initial good pressure in this game, but it looks like in the few minutes we've missed, the Marines have come out swinging in terms of tech. In terms of resource towers, they did go through a period around from the 2-minute to 4.5-minute mark where they had a lot more extractors than the Aliens did harvesters, and it's looking very good for them right now. Solar and Leaper raising Extractor in flight control. And pressure into Crossroads. The Marines will not want the aliens to take Crossroads because this is obviously a potential second hive location. Hive location, actually, data core is now sisted up. This could be a fast hive drop. Notice the sys placement. The reason for this will be the alien commander will want to place crags there to fast heal the hive once it is dropped. So that's what's happening there. Computer lab under a little bit of attack. The alien's doing well to press that back. Again, sitting on 3 harvesters, they're looking very, quite comfortable. 3 harvesters is a very good number for an alien team. 4 extractors, 3 harvesters, very manageable for an alien team. They're not avid, but I do like the Marine tech. Level 2 weapons is just very, very dangerous. I'm surprised to see such a high weapon level. My goodness, it is hot here in the office, in the Unknown Worlds Entertainment office today. It's a very hot summer day here in San Francisco, and crucially, I turn the air conditioning off when I cast because it makes a droning sound in the background. I don't want you guys listening to that for the whole cast. So, double lurk play out right now from the French team, and oh my goodness, this whole time I've had the teams on the wrong way round as well. So this is basically the worst NS2HD video ever. I'm going to title it as such. Obviously, once game number 2 rolls around, I'm going to start afresh and it's all going to be good, but flight control's going down. Data core is going up, so this is no longer looking like a viable hive location for the French team. Finland's locking this down, but they've dropped the second hive in flight control. So trading places a little bit at the moment. They have secured the second hive location. They've got gorge tunnels on the way. I'll be interested to see what they do with that, whether they use them defensively for their hive, or whether they use them offensively. Leaper is going to take on Dams in Crossroads. Reading these French names is just so crazy. It's like _@ / open quotation mark name. I don't know what that means. Maybe there's some obscure coding language where that means like go or something. I don't know. I've got no idea. But the Finnish guys are much easier to read. Gorge tunnels are up. Marine pressure on ventilation has resulted in the death of that harvester. Weapons level 2 makes taking down harvesters quite a snore for these Marines. It's actually quite easy. Look at them crouching around, moving. Those deluxe armors look so cool. I've got the special black armor, but you know, sometimes I look at this deluxe armor and I'm like, oh my god, they got it good. They got cool angular stuff. You know, that's the modern thing, isn't it? Cool angles and whatever. Yeah. The Finnish team pressing back the aliens from Crossroads. The aliens not going to secure this location. Sitting on 3 harvests, 63 resources, double hive, looking pretty good. They'll be popping fades at some point. Dams has enough resources to go fade. In fact, Eagle Eye's just egged with a mist. So that is going to be a fade very, very soon. There we go. He's actually jumping straight back into the hive. Interesting. I'm not sure why he's doing that. Maybe something needed to be dropped somewhere, and the aliens are adopting a multi-commander route, which is a very cool thing to do. Nate securing data core, 3 Marine pressure with phase gate in Crossroads. The Marines will definitely be wanting to take this. Finnish team will want to secure across as a counter to this second alien hive in the eventual fades. They have weapons level 2, they have shotguns. And if you're going to deal with fades, having weapons level 2 and shotguns is a great way to do it. Look at Solar's health dropping under the weight of the spikes from whichever alien player that was. The fact is, though, they don't have any shotguns on the field. Actually, Solar is the only one with a shotgun. Now, watch him very carefully, because he's the one that can kill fades, and everyone else is still going to have a bit of trouble with him, even with the... does Tane have a shotgun? Tane has a shotgun as well now. Okay, so there's 2 shotguns on the field, and oh, Eagle Eye needs to be careful there, because if he's not, he's going to die. I've met Eagle Eye, he's a cool dude. Ray... doing some damage to Crevice, nothing too serious. This position being crucial right now for the Marine team. They must hold Crossroads. There's just no ifs or buts about this. Maintain Crossroads, because if they don't, they'll be pushed back to Reactor and their close extractors in Crevice, and it just won't be a pretty situation. Fade combat in Crossroads. This is a crucial moment. Can the Marines fight off these fades? There are 2 shotgun-wielding Marines, but they're not in the right location right now. They're a long way away. They're sprinting in from the right. You'll see them popping in there. Yes, there they are. Here's Tainer. He has a shotgun. He's going to be absolutely crucial in this combat. He needs to land some big blows into these fades. Look at that. Using his pistol at distance to open, but oh my goodness, he wasn't able to bring his shotgun out in time. Did almost no damage to those fades. Oh my goodness. The Marine team just barely holding on to Crossroads here. They cannot afford to lose Crossroads. Such a difficult position for them to be in right now. Solar and Leaper are they're in a bit of trouble right now. So, Dams and Eagle Eye coming in from the left side again to pressure this phase gate. 26%. It's very badly damaged. These fades, being careful. Losing a fade at this time would be a very bad thing. Leaper is the only one with a shotgun right now. He is absolutely crucial. Weapons level 2 shotgun into a fade. It's going to do a lot of damage. Fade blinkers on the way. It's going to make these fades even more deadly. The Llama going up against Ray with level 2 weapons. It's not obscene for a rifle-wielding Marine to take on a Lurk, but I'm not sure what Llama's trying to pull there. He's trying to do as much damage to others as possible before he goes down. He is dead. Dams against the Crevice Harvester, and the Harvester couldn't fight back, but that alien player sure could, and this is a very cool game right now, because if the Marines can hold Crossroads, then they might be able to take Data Core, and if they can take Data Core, they're going to be in a very good position, because they're going to have level 2 second tier tech coming out. But the pressure really is happening in Crossroads right now. Excuse me, that's the crucial location where these guys are fighting. And a loss of Crossroads would be absolutely devastating for the Marine team. So they can't lose that. I keep saying it. Gorge Tunnel up between sub-access and flight control. It's going to ease mobility, make for easier defense. Usually a hive-to-hive Gorge Tunnel like that is quite a defensive maneuver. It's more about being able to switch between your hives for defense or switch to the closer hive upon spawn. Gorge Tunnels are disgusting. That's all I'm going to say. But the phase gate, oh, there is the enzyme being dropped by the Drifter. So well done from the alien commander. That phase gate is deady bones. And now Finland is in a spot of bother. The French team, very powerful. You might have heard from Blind earlier on his Twitch stream that he feels like the French are the ones to beat in this matchup. They're proving it Tane with some big shotgun hits on Heracles, but not enough. And now I feel like the Marine team is going to be struggling. They do have 4 extractors though, so that's good. So it's not all bad for them right now. Solar raising up the data core phase gate, so that's good. And Crossroads going down completely. The lights are out. We'll have the emergency lighting soon. I wish I had alien vision right now to show you what these guys are doing, but everything's dead. There's the flashlight of a Marine coming up the ramp. There's the emergency light, encountering multiple fades. Tane and Leaper with some huge hits on these fades though. Actually doing very well. That's the power of those level 2 shotguns, and those fades are having to retreat at very low health. Adrenaline has been completed. No doubt some of those fades will be grabbing adrenaline. But great counter pressure by the Marine team. Fantastic counterattack into Crossroads, killing the assists while they are vulnerable. There is a Lurk somewhere dropping spikes, but I don't think that's going to be a huge deal for these Marines. They're going to be okay. They're going to raise the power up. A couple of them have got welders. And the Marines trying to claw themselves back into this game. Unfortunately, right now, those Marines at Crossroads have no phase gate on them. There is a phase gate going up, and they're going to need it to get back to base. The base phase gate going down to these 2 fades. It's going down fairly slowly, though. The Marine commander choosing to come out and delay rather than beacon, so that the Marines in Crossroads have enough time to phase through with their shotguns. So well played. A lesser team than Finland would have panicked and beaconed. Instead, Finland held firm, got the phase gate up in Crossroads. The commander got out distracted for that time to allow that phase gate to go up, and now that phase gate is up, and they're in a much better position than if they'd beaconed, where the fades would have just come through the Crossroads, cleaned everything up while the Marines were still phasing to data core and coming in via pipe junction or something. So very good play there by the Marine team. And they're very much back in this game. They have a triumvirate of phase gates right now. Data core, Crossroads, Atrium, very, very good. Llama is dealing with a very low health. It's going to take some good shooting skill to take down this. Oh, great kill there by Llama. I'm so glad we got that in first person, because that was really outstanding shooting. He knew the Lurk was low. He pressured the Lurk low. Harvested down in a computer lab. Unfortunately for the Marines, they've lost their data core position. So they first lost Crossroads, now they've lost data core. I'd argue that Crossroads is the more valuable position given its access to the rest of the map. Possibly the harder one to defend as well, though. Marines sitting on 2 extractors, one going up in Crossroads. Reactors looking a bit vulnerable from data core. Easily accessed via glass hallway by these aliens. Solar and Tane coming in to try and recover the position. Not a lot of shotguns out in the field right now. Leaper and Nate have one. But again, watch the shotguns. The shotguns are crucial. If the fades meet shotgunners, then they're in a spot of bother. But if they don't, if they just meet riflemen, crucially, Solar and Tane do not have shotguns, and these fades might come back up glass hallway. No, they're not aware of what's going on in data core. They're not aware of that recovery. Leaper doing some repair work on that phase. Note, they've found, Ray has found the new data core phase gate. So the fades are going to be switching this up. The fades mobility, this is what the fades excel at, is using their ability to hit multiple targets around the map faster than the Marines can react. That's what they're doing right now. It's a very dangerous situation for these Marines, spending a lot of time and ammunition cleaning up cyst chains, and right now with the aliens on 3 harvests, they can afford to keep dropping a couple of cyst chains. Kingyo on Crevice, again, fades don't do a lot of damage to structures, so it's not a desperate situation, but this rolling fade pack is just causing some serious trouble for the Marine team. They can't react to it fast enough. Even when Triple taking down Dams there, he does go down. Believe it to be Dams, is how you pronounce his name. King Yi, Heracles, and Eagle Eye looking like they will be pressuring Atrium right now. And in fact, the Marines have phased out just as these aliens come in. They're going to go for the Extractor instead. I believe they sense weakness on the Marines' resource collection front, so they sense weakness in the macro game right now from the Marines. The Marine micro game, relatively strong given the damage they've taken. They have these 3 phase gates out, which is great strategic placement, but what they're lacking right now is a good resource flow. 2 extractors, there's no chance they're going to be able to drop the second command station and research anything useful right now because they're only on 2 extractors. 3 extractors now up. They have data, but if they were holding reactors as well, it'd just be a fantastic defensive position to be in. Hold a couple of Marines in Crossroads and Data Core, pressure vent, pressure comp lab, and phase to whichever location gets attacked by the Fade pack. But they're not going to be able to do that right now. And Fade Heracles just went down though. There's his body, so he missed the kill, but I can sure show his disintegrating dead corpse. And I believe Nate was the one, the hero that got the kill. It sounded like a pistol to me, so outstanding work from Nate. If it was in fact him, if it was another player, I apologize. Don't kill me. I'm so glad I was able to recover my sound and come back into this game because it is a terrifically fun game right now, and I very much apologize for the first 8 minutes, the disaster of that. But now that I've solved that, I believe I will join Blind's cast for game number 2 and 3. Hopefully we get a little bit of a break between those games so I can actually get in there. Kingyo and Eagle Eye can do some damage to this extractor. I mean, it's not even built. Could be recycled. Tane and Nate probably wisely striking and retreating here. Lesser players would strike, destroy the harvest, then push through, and then just get killed somewhere around sub-access. But instead, these Marines are going to retreat to be able to assist in other things. We have 2 shotguns out. No, 1 shotgun out. Solo's the only shotgun. He's hanging around Crossroads is wise because that's a little bit of a focus for the aliens. They're going to be wanting to take that down. The alien tech is stalled at the moment. I don't think we'll be seeing anything else out of them. They've got Carapace, Adrenaline, Bile Bomb, Gorge Tunnels, Blink. I would be surprised to see... wouldn't be surprised to see Celerity as well. In fact, I think that might be a second spur going on. No, that's the Adrenaline spur. I do apologize for my silliness there. Kingyo and Heracles taking down Marine. Crevice is just off the map for the Marines right now. I don't think they've got any chance of being able to recover that. What they do have is Crossroads, Reactor Core, Data Core, HM. So a bit of a double core right now with an Atrium and a Crossroads for these Marines. And there's the second command station choosing to put it in Crossroads. Going to make it more vulnerable to the alien scout. But, you know, it's going to get spotted faster possibly. There's Dams. He's going to spot it for sure if he's observant. If he missed that, then that would be quite cool for the Marine team. But it is up, so now we see the possibility of high-level Marine tech. Dams and Kingyo right now coming in. So here's crucial combat right now, and I believe that Solo was the one wielding the shotgun just then. And in fact, both shotgunners in this room just went down straight away. Eagle Eye choosing to retreat. They're probably recognizing they won't be able to do enough damage to this phase gate. And Dams is saying, hey, I've got more armor. I'll stay in here. Dams actually getting stuck on something that's there. He is out. Now Solar and Leaper need to recover these shotguns. They do. I believe there's another one over here. No, I may be mistaken. Okay. But, oh, Solar just went down as well, and yeah, just keep an eye on those shotguns, guys. The Marines don't have a lot of personal res right now. Nate, the only one with enough to buy a shotgun, I believe he's saving for something. He could be saving for jetpack and shoddy. But they need to be able to hold this Crossroads position. This is no longer just about map control. This is all about tech. This is also about tech. Oh, Fade down. Fade Kingyo down. Oh my goodness. Where's his body? I don't see his body, but he is down. And that's big. I mean, now we've got Eagle Eye and Dams as the only fades out on the field, so that's significantly reducing the alien offensive firepower, reducing the damage that rolling fade pack can do to this Marine team. Let's take a look at Dams' perspective as he makes another attack on... Oh, I hear an Onos. Where is it? There it is. Okay, Heracles is here. Now, his damage per second on this phase gate is going to be massive. And, yeah, this phase gate could go down. I believe this might be the end of it for the Marine team because their second command station is in here. It's crucial for them. Heracles charging down to take down more Marines here. It's just a rolling pain It's a rolling bunch of pain for this Marine team now that this Onos is out on the field. And oh my goodness, it's going to be tricky for the Marines to come back. The Marines flying against the walls, thrown by the Onos Tusk, and he's just going to work on all the Marine assets in this room. My goodness. Heracles, the mighty Onos, of course, Heracles being called Hercules in English usually, so, and it's apt that Heracles would be an Onos, given Hercules, the strength of Hercules. In Greek mythology, I've always wanted to bring a reference to Greek mythology into NS2HD. I believe it's important for improving the culture, the degree of culture with which I bring you casts, and now I finally can say that I have. Bit of pressure happening down near Crevice as well, and this is bad for the Atrium base for the Marines. They have another command station up in Data Core, so it's not as good a position as Crossroads. I mean, it's perhaps a better position for the command station itself in terms of being able to defend, but it's not as good a position in terms of map control. Having Crossroads is very valuable for map control. They have the phase gate up here, but here comes the Onos. And the Onos is going to be crucial here. Let's look at the Onos perspective. I believe he's fending off level 2 weapons now, not level 3. He's running away at the moment, seeking an alternate attack route, noting that to close the distance here in Data Core, he probably would take a whole magazine from a rifle, and that can actually do a surprising amount of damage. Rifles more effective, do more DPS than shotguns against an Onos, and someone might correct me on that, but I certainly believe it should be true. It feels like that. In-game, you can just do huge amounts of damage with a level 2, level 3 rifle against an Onos compared to what you can do with a shotgun. Because with a shotgun, you have to be up quite close to exercise full DPS, which means that you're probably... So I shouldn't maybe say DPS, I'm not sure. Maybe the shotgun does more DPS up close, but given that you have to be up close, you're probably not going to be alive for very long. Whereas with the rifle, you might realistically be able to empty 2 magazines into an Onos in a room if you've got other people there before it gets to you to kill you. So, in the end, the rifle, better choice against Onos if you ask me. And I'll be interested to see what weapons the Marines deploy against it. Unfortunately, they cannot switch to rifles to engage these Onos because there's still 2 fades in the field. And if you don't have a shotgun about, a fade is just going to tear you up. You simply can't track a fade fast enough with a rifle to do enough damage to put that thing down, or even make it retreat, let alone put it down. So it's more about forcing the retreat. Get a shotgun blast into a fade, they'll usually retreat. The jetpacks are out, so these Marines are in with a chance. They're in with a chance. They've got some tech. This Onos really is the crucial point. But now watch carefully once I get out of first-person view for the left-hand side where it's showing you who has a jetpack. Actually, it doesn't show you who has a jetpack. That's just silly. But watch the number of jetpacks. If the Marines lose jetpacks, it's not like losing a fade, but it's similar in that you're losing a personal resource investment. You cannot afford to lose these jetpacks. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your jetpacks. If you have a jetpack, treat it a little bit like being a gorge or a lurk. You don't want to just feed yourself to the enemy. And here comes that mobile Marine squad. Now they've got these jetpacks and they are mobile. They're able to do more damage. They're able to recover better. I like this dichotomy that we've got of, oh my goodness, the phase gate is down. Oh, redrop is no doubt what's going through the Marine chat at the moment. They've got a lot of resources. They can redrop. Solar and Nate are going to do that. Llama goes down to hold off forward position. Takes a swipe from the fade, though he doesn't want to lose this. He's got, oh, jetpack down. Very bad. In fact, 3 jetpacks just went down. That is a massive blow to the Marine team. I cannot express just how bad that is. And in fact, I think we're going to lose this entire position. That cascading failure. Look at the Marine bodies flying here. Leaper desperately trying to save his face. He's not going to be able to. He's up against a Skulk and an Onos. Oh my goodness, Leaper a hero right now. He is truly fending off this Onos on his own. Chase him down. Chase down this Onos. Oh, Heracles, an outstanding maneuver. I believe he tricked Leaper into thinking he was retreating. Went around the corner, stopped, turned around, and gored him in the face. So that is just, I believe that to be GG for the Finnish team, because they're no longer going to be able to buy jetpacks. They don't have the resources to buy jetpacks. They're now on the ground, so they've lost that advantage. There's whips going up next to extractors. It's just, all in all, a really bad situation for these Marines to be in. There's very little they can do. They're trying to pressure flight control. There's weapons level 2 helping, but I mean, it's an Onos. So we've now got 2 Onos on the field. And there's the GG. Finland takes it, ladies and gentlemen. That is game number 1. I apologize for the trouble the first 7 minutes, but hey, at least I brought you the next 20. So ladies and gentlemen, look out for game number 2 on youtube.com/naturalselection2HD. It's been an absolute pleasure. See you all soon for more NS2HD videos. Peace.